All right, well, if you've watched any of the Republican Party candidates debating on TV, you know there are some who have really a good knack for public speaking, and then there are some who just do not.
But there are things you can learn about those candidates just by studying their body language. Here to explain is communications coach Roshini Rajkumar. Welcome to Daytime, Roshini. You are the author of Communicate That. And this is all about making a statement and being heard and having people notice you and having an impact with what you're saying, correct?
Exactly. Being authentic and mostly intentional with your communication.
And you like that wow factor. You say, wow, everybody, want that wow.
Exactly. And I think wow gets overused, but I really mean it. It's intentional. And really to understand that everything you say or do, even before you open your mouth, so the visual, the image, the hair, the makeup, the body language, all of those things communicate. All of those things have a subtextual message, and you've probably seen the differences when people phone it in, so to speak, and when they're really being intentional and trying to bring out that wow.
You can really learn a lot about people, can't you, by just watching them when they speak. That's your specialty. You've got them all figured out, don't you?
I can't turn my brain off to that, so people get a little nervous sometimes when I'm in a meeting. Okay, what is she analyzing now? But it's also the clothes you wear, the colors, those kinds of things. They also have meanings, so we can be intentional.
I'm going to put you on the spot right now. Analyze us real quick and what we've just said.
Well, okay, so first of all, I'm going to look at the clothing, all right? So Lindsay's attire showcases that she's fun, she's got a sense of humor, yet she does care about how she looks because she's got some, I can see some fun shoes on, and she's got some texture to her clothing, so it really shows personality.
Wow, that's really nice, because I've never heard that before.
And Cindy, probably is coming a little more from the professional bent. Now, I don't know, I know a little bit about her background, but not a lot. So, you know, the professional bent, she's got kind of the skirt sweater outfit going. She has some color, but not too crazy bright. So she wants to be professional with that look. But yet, there's personality because look at her bright pink lips.
Oh, yes.
Oh, look at those.
Well, she's got great lips. She's got to use them.
She does.
What do you think of the deodorant stain on my shirt?
Well, you were smart in camouflaging that with the sweater.
Thank you very much. Excellent.
All right, we're going to move on to some bigger names, though.
Let's talk about politicians. And we
Yes.
mentioned the Republican Party off the top, but we want to talk about our commander-in-chief, first of all. Let's talk about President Obama.
Okay. Well, a lot of people sort of should know who this is.
Right.
And we know what he looks like. We've noticed that he's gone grayer as he's been in office. In this particular shot you're showing, he's got the bright tie. For men, the color or the accessory of choice is really the tie. So what is the tie saying? You know, red and blue has different meanings in our country now. Sometimes the politician will wear a neutral color or a power purple color. Now this monitor shows that this is a purple tie. I'm not sure if it is, but it looks like it.
Okay.
Purple, that royal purple, is a power color. It's a color I recommend for men and women if you can get it out there. It's a really good color and it doesn't show any kind of bipartisanship when they're on the air. He's got a pretty straightforward face. This is a shot of mainly his the upper body, but when he speaks, the one tip I would give him is to stop pointing that thumb at us.
That's
that's a politician.
I swear, at politician school,
it's annoying.
This is the first thing they're told because they're told don't point.
Yeah.
But if you're going to make a point, use your thumb.
Yeah.
And now it's being lampooned. I mean, people are laughing at that.
Someone who doesn't necessarily point so much or do this, more like this, is Michelle Bachmann.
Yes, she does.
We've seen her do this a lot.
Let's look at Michelle. Tell us
She's
what
not
you
doing
see.
it here, but she does do it a lot.
Michelle is really just fun to analyze because, well, A, she's beautiful.
Yes, she
okay?
is. She is.
She is beautiful. Sometimes the looks hurt her. Sometimes they help her. And when it's coupled with a crazy eye thing going on, her looks absolutely hurt her. So next time you see her in a debate, and I was noticing this in the most recent debate with the GOP, what are her eyes doing? Because when she says crazy things, but yet with such conviction, you know, she's not laughing about it, she doesn't think it's crazy, we can look at her eyes and see she is actually saying some crazy things. So that's one thing. But she wears red well. She wears clothing well. For her, I would avoid the patterns. So for anybody, look at the kind of patterns that work for you and that don't.
Let's look at Herman Cain.
Okay. Herman Cain is pretty fun. He's a character.
I like him.
Here he's got a red tie. At last week's debate, he had a yellow tie on, which kind of says joy and hope and those kinds of things that, again, more neutral and positive messages. He's very straightforward. In his case as a man, his height could hurt him. He's not that tall from what I can tell. all right? So that's what could hurt him, but his straightforwardness, I think the only thing that he has to watch for as far as delivery goes is a lot of body movement. You see how he's moving forward, moving forward.
Right.
And so movement can be distracting.
Okay, we've only got time for one more, so we're going to go straight to Mitt Romney.
Okay, well, Mitt is just ultra superstar movie beautiful, right? But he keeps that little gray there, so you know he is a grandfather. He's established. The thing about him, he's got the height. He is always delivering well in these debates, but sometimes when he's one-to-one with people or in a more personal setting, like it would be great if you had him on the show to really read him up close. Can he relate to people? So that's the kind of thing that we also want to watch for in all these politicians.
Okay, there you go, politicians. You just come right on here and we'll analyze you. Rashini, thank you very much.
You're welcome.